Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and it's time for gas again. This is always a fun video, always some fun puzzles to try, and something odd going on this week. I'll get to that in a minute. Now, this is coming out as we are streaming The Return of the Obra Dinn. It is definitely guidance for ages 13 and up, and if you don't like seeing images of deaths that happened 200 years ago, don't look at it. But if you've come here after it, you are very welcome. If you're watching during it, you know you're among my favourite people. And that's a delight. Thank you very much. But we are very much looking forward to looking at some gas puzzles. And I think gas is the next app we'll be working on, an app of genuinely approachable puzzles by these same authors. I mean, I think, well, look at the puzzles today, try them yourself. You will see that these are worth doing. They are good fun. They're not that hard. There is a big distinction between these puzzles and the kind of levels of puzzles you get on computer generated apps. These are hand designed and they are just better. I hope you can see that. And if you can't when you've tried them, then, well, you know, I don't know, maybe try more, or maybe it's not for you. I don't know. But I think you will find that these are genuinely excellent puzzles, because they always are. And that's partly because we have them, well, they are made by Clover, Sam Cappleman-Lynes and Philip Neumann. Although something very odd has gone on today, which I will mention when we go through the rules of the puzzle. Now, what else? The apps, the merchandise, Christmas coming, of course, sudoku pad. And Patreon, yes, Patreon. We are live now with Panthera and the Asylum's Patreon November pack. Zeta-Math is either there or coming. Loads going on. And there will be videos for the last month for the remaining puzzles in the Padlocked series of puzzles. So loads going on Patreon. Do check it out over there when you've got the moment. Now, what happened this week? Well, first of all, let's go through the puzzles one at a time. When we get to the third one onwards, we'll see what happened. So the first one is going to be an odd sum pair by Clover. 2 digits separated by a small dot must sum to an odd value. Not all possible dots are necessarily given. Now, there are different coloured dots. I don't think that can matter given that rule set. Let's just assume all dots are the same meaning for that puzzle. Next one is by Sam Cappleman-Lynes. Normal Sudoku rules apply. A number outside a row or column indicates the length of the longest run of sequential cells in that row or column, which are either all odd or all even. So there are either 4 cells in this column that are all even grouped together, or 4 cells that are all odd, and certainly no group of 5. In this row, interestingly, there is no group of more than 1, so they must alternate, I reckon. There's a little tip. Now, we get on to the third puzzle, and you can see it's by Clover in disguise. Now, I think what happened is one of the setters had connection problems, and the setters therefore had fun uploading puzzles in the other's style. So this was... what's going on? It was meant to be Philip's turn, but instead Clover did it. And you can see it's a classic Sudoku, which is a very Philip thing to do. And you can see the kind of Tatooine sun formation as well. So Clover is imitating Philip there. Although the puzzle is called Evil Sudoku. That's quite a Philip title as well. Then the next day it's by Sam in disguise, which is Sam doing a puzzle in the style of Clover, apparently. I don't know. Is this recognizable? We've got Cropki, I think. Digits separated by a black dot must be in a 1:2 ratio. Digits separated by a white dot must be consecutive, but there's no negative constraint. Okay. And then the third day, they've completed the rotation. You can see Making Lemonade by Sham Cappleman-Lynes, which gives you the hint that it's actually Philip making this puzzle, not Sam, but in Sam's style. Digits around the yellow highlighted lemon shapes. I hope you can see those, possibly more easily on the puzzle when you call it up than on my screen. Must sum digits around the lemon shapes, must sum to the total given in the two cells they surround. Okay, read left to right or top to bottom. So that says 40 something, and these digits will add up to that 40 something. Digits may repeat on the same shape if allowed by other rules. All possible lemons may or may not be given. Well, I wasn't going to be checking for those anyway, unless we had to at the end. So a fascinating group of 5 puzzles. Do give them a try on the links under the video. As I say, they will be genuinely approachable. That is the way it works. Now, I'm going to try and restart my clock every time, so I know my times. Aiming for 2 hats, which is a fast time for completing the puzzle. Settling for 1 hat sometimes, and hoping not to get a dinosaur, which is just a eventual limp over the line completion. Here we go. Let's get cracking with odd sum pair. Now, the rule was quite strange. It was that 2 digits with a dot between add to an odd value. So they must always be alternating parity, I think, to do that. I think that must be right. Yeah, they can't be the same parity or they would add up to an even value. That's really what's going on here. So these 2 are even. They are 4 and 6. 1 and 3 there. Can't tell what those runs will be unless I could do it from the top. Yes. No. These are even. So those are 6 and 8. So that's 4. That's 6. That's 8. In fact, we can see the 6. Now in this column, there's only 1 even number to go. So 8 goes there. That must be 9 and 7. Oh, actually, when you get the hang of this, it's really not too bad. 5, 2, 4, 8, 7, 9. Got a 1 to go in. What's the missing digit? 3. Okay, now down here, 4 is given by that. 3, 6, 5. The odd one out is the even one. So that goes in the middle. 3 and 5 are sorted. Here we've got 3, 4, 7. Oh, that's become a 2. That's good. So we know these are 2, 6, 9. The odd one out is the odd one, weirdly. Goes in the middle. That is a 1 and an 8. We don't get many clues about that. Right, let's go up here. These are both even, so they're 2 and 8. Right, old 2 and 8. 7 and 9. Now, symmetry is working. No, symmetry is not working there. Oh, the 3 is surrounded by even digits in the center. So that's a 5. That's 7 or 9. These are now even. Yes, it is 5 now. 6, 4, 2, 3. That's a 3. That's 7 or 9. 3, 6, 5. The odd one out is even this time. 1, 4, 2. The odd one out is odd. 1, 4, 2. Across the top. 1, 4, 8. The odd one out is odd. It's very hard to keep track of those words in your mind. 3, 6, 7. That's a 5. I'm surrounded by a 2, 9 pair. Ah, 7, 4, 3. They're resolved. So are the 1, 8. These are not. Oh, hang on. 7, 9 there makes that a 5. 5, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2. So from 1, 7 and 9, that must be 9. Right, that is good. Now we can do all the 7, 9 pairs. And now just the columns 4 and 6 to disambiguate, I think. Unless I've missed anything. No, I haven't. 8, 6. Keep missing cells. There we go. That's pretty quick. 3 minutes 24. I'm expecting 2 hats for that one. So, yeah, quite approachable once you got the hang of it. But you could be quite a while on understanding the distinctions between, well, understanding how to use runs of 3 dots and so on. But that went quite well for me. So now max odd even run. A number outside a row or column indicates the length of the longest run of sequential cells in that row or column which are either all odd or all even. So parity, again, slightly more complicated, I think. Yeah, this one was going to be all odd numbers in the alternate spaces. So 1 has to be there, and that's a 3-9 pair. That's 6 or 8. That's 2 or 4. 3 possibilities there, and 3 there. Now, these... 5 here. That means that this is a run of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 5 there. 1 or 3. 1 or 7. 1 or 7. So, in fact, obviously that's 3. 8 there. 2 and 4. That is a helpful row. That gives us the 2 up there. Sorry, missed that. 6 there. 4 there. 8 there. All those evens are done in row 2. This is not much to work with. Let's try these now. It could be 4 odds or 4 evens or both. This one is interesting because of that 1. That's breaking up the evens. This has to be 4 odds to achieve it. So 2 is outside. That goes there. Now we've achieved it within this column. We don't really get any more from that. In this column, I don't know, it's a bit more open-ended to me. 4, 8, 2, 6. Where is the 6 in the column? Can't be here, but it could be here. It's quite likely to be there. This isn't going so well. I don't really know what I'm looking at here. 1 in this column. I can put that in. That means 1 down there. 1 in one of those cells. 4 down here. This is a 2, 8, 6 triple, which is interestingly all even. Those are from 5, 7 and 9. That one can't be a 5. I don't quite know. That can't be 8 and that can't be 2. 8, 4, 3, 7. Oh, come on, think. How are we meant to think about this? 2 in one of those cells. 1 can go up there. 4 must be here now. 4, 2, 6. 8 must be there. These are all odd, but that just doesn't matter over here. There's also this 3 clue. I must use this now. Those are definitely odd. Right, this can't be even, or it would break up both even and odd run possibilities. I don't know. There's nothing to go on there actually. Right, that's a naked 9. There we go. 9, 6. Okay, 8. That's better. This is a 7. Now what? 9, 1, 6, 8, 4, 7. That's a 2. Yes, I can finish box 3. That's not a 3. That's not a 9. 2, 1, 6. That is 7 or 9. So those 2 are odd already. And those 2 are odd. I don't think that helps. That any one of them could get the 5th odd next to it, or that could be 3 evens. That's a 2. Right, 2 and 6, they're done. I should have just looked for some more regular Sudoku stuff. 6, 9, that can't be 1, that can't be 4. This just isn't as easy. I cannot see how this works. One of those is a 9, so that's a 5. Okay. That's interesting. 719, 3 there, 5 there. Get rid of the 5, 6, 9 possibilities. Again, one of those is a 9 because of that. So that fixes that pair. Now, we've got 4 odds there. That must be even to break up from being 5 odds, possibly. Now that done, what else? 5 is up here somewhere, which feels totally uninteresting. What about in this column? There are a group of 4. They're all odds. Yeah, we knew that. I've done that. Come on, wake up. I'm still not finding what to do. Am I meant to use this 2 clue? It seems hideously unhelpful until I've got much more in the row. This 3, that can't be odd, or everything would be 2 broken up to achieve a 3. So that's even as well. Again, how does that help? 2 evens there, so that's odd, which I knew anyway. 3, 7, 9. That is a 6 because of the triple. Didn't realize that. 2 odds there, so that's even. Oh, come on, come on. 2 evens and an even. We've done all the evens. In fact, I can fill them in. 4, 8, 2. Right. Now that's got to help. 5, 4. That is a 9. That's the only one it can be. Keep mistyping. That doesn't help. 3 or 5 there. 3 or 5 there. That 9 has fixed this pair. That puts a 9 up here. And those are resolved now. These are resolved. 9 and 7. And that fixes these. Okay, now we're on a roll. That can't be 7 or 9. 7, 4, 2, 8. That's a naked single. 5, 1 and 6. Oh, take it easy. Right, 4 and 3. That fixes those. Now we're finishing off. 7 and 9. 3 and 8. 8, 5 to finish this row. And 2, 7 to finish that one. There we go. 7 minutes 44. I doubt that'll get me the second hat. Interesting. I mean, it was probably a bit easier than I was making it look. Now we get on to the imitation puzzles. So this is Chloe pretending to be Philip. So let's restart. Classic Sudoku. Let's go. How do we go? We've got 2 in the bottom row there. It's going to give us a 2 somewhere up there. Well, it's not a lot of repeat digits in rows and columns. We're going to get a 3 somewhere there. Wow, there's very few. Okay. 1 though in this box. That goes there. Then 1 there, 1 there. Come on, the 1s. Yes. Yes, that should be all the 1s done. And that fixes a 2 up there. That's going to put a 2 in one of those cells and not do much else with 2s. 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, 6. No. 3. 5 in the bottom row. That's done. There will be a 5 in one of those cells and in one of those. 5, 1, 7. 8, 1, 4. 2 in this box is definitely in one of those 2. That's giving us the 2 in the middle box. And yes, 2 there, which fixes 5, fixes 2 in box 3 and in box 6. That's all the 2's done, I think. And that 5 doesn't give us the 5 in box 3. Yeah, interesting. Oh, but 5 here is in one of those two. That does fix the 5 in box 3. There. And we're just left with a few possibilities for 5 in the remaining. Right, 3, 4 and 9. That's a naked single 9. 3, 2, 9, 5, 1. That's a naked single 6, so we can finish the row. This is now a 5, 7, 9 triple. 1, 2, 8 must be there. 3, 4 pair, so that's a 6. That's 3, that fixes 4, 3, 3, 4, 9. Bottom 2 rows complete, if I haven't made a mistake. 9 and 4 in column 7. 7 and 6 in column 8, but I can't do them yet. 1, 7, 3, 5, 2. So there's a 6 and 4 pair in those cells, like that. 8 and 9 there, right. 7. Now I feel like I am cruising home. 3 must be there. 8, 7, 8, 7, 3, 1. We've got a 9. Oh, come on. Oh, what am I missing now? 1, 6, 4, 2, 5, 3. I'm missing everything. That's a naked single 9. I don't think that's really what I was missing, but it's true and it's helpful. 7, we've got a 6, 5 pair to sort out there. We've got an 8, 9 pair at the top. That's become a 9, 3 pair. Surely one of these rows breaks open. Yes, there's a 9. Okay. That is 5, which fixes the right-hand side. 6 and 4. I mean, it's a very neat puzzle, but thank goodness we are getting through it safely now. 9, 8, 7, and 8. There we go. That's a decent time. 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes and 9 seconds. So barely deserving the mwahahaha that would be well suited to a Halloween puzzle. But this was done back on October the 12th, so it wasn't set up for that at all. Right, now these Cropki pairs, just regular Cropki, no negative constraints. On your marks, go. So that's 9 or 7, that's 1 or 3. They're not very helpful. Now, a run of 3 black dots always has 2 or 4 in the middle when the exterior ones can see each other. Oh, okay, this one is not a 2, so that's... Ah, I'm not hitting the right keys. 4 there. This can't be 2 either, so that's 8, and we get 2 there. That's not sorting out the other ones. This doesn't have a 2 in it, so it's either 4, 8 or 3, 6. Oh, that 4 is surrounded now by a 3, 5 pair. Oh, come on, there's something more obvious here. That can't be a 2, but it could still be 8, 1 or 4. That's 2 and 2 there. Well, there was always going to have to be a 2 in this set. I don't know how to progress here. That can't be 8. That doesn't feel... If that was a 2, this would have to be a 1. Oh, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Let's put in these 1, 3, 5 possibilities either side of those centerpieces. This is what happens when Philip Neumann pretends to... No, this is Sam pretending to be Clover, isn't it? That's what's going on. If I could just get going. I don't understand. I don't understand how it's meant to be straightforward to get into this, if that's the case. That can't be an 8 because of the 8 down here. But that doesn't stop this being an 8. In fact, there is an 8 in one of those two cells by ordinary Sudoku rules. It feels likely to be there and 842, but I don't see how to prove it. 435, is that useful? Wow, sorry, I'm just not seeing what I'm meant to do to get into this. When I see it, I will be kicking myself. I almost feel like I'd just like to know what is in one more of these central dots and I'd really get going. But maybe that's hubris as well. That could still be 2-1 or even 2-4. Oh, I'm not. Oh, there's a 1-3-5 triple there. So one of these is a 5 and that's a 4. Well, that was what I was asking for. So 2 goes there. Must be on one side or the other. That must be 8, therefore. Now, let's see if this does help. So there's no 1 there. There's a 1 here instead. That's not a 1. That doesn't mean this is a 4. 2, 1, 8, 4, 3, 4, 5, 8, 1. So 2 is somewhere here. That's going to have to be 2 or 6. 3, 4, 5, 8, 2. I am not seeing how this gets stuff done. There's an 8 here somewhere. 2, 4. Oh, there's an 8 here somewhere. Is that? That's not any use. 3, 4, 5, 8, 2. Oh, come on. What the heck am I missing here? That can be either 4, 8 or 3, 6. And that's been the case for ages. That didn't change by getting a 1 here. That's such a huge difference which one it is. Now 2 and 4, okay, 2 and 4 must be used there as they must be used here. So 4 is used here, so one of these is a 4. But I don't know if that's telling me, if that was 4, could that be 3 or 5? Yes, if that was 1, it could. It's difficult for that to be 4, but it's not impossible. I'm sorry, I am really struggling with this one. And it's definitely not even got any Philip Neumann involvement or imitation at all. Wow, okay, I'm going to have to rethink a bit here. Right, we've got an even there. Must be an even on each of those. No, that's not enough. That just means that's one even and one odd. Wow, what's going on? Come on, think again. 4, 4. One of those is a 4. It's not in the middle because there's a 2, 4 set. So one of these two is a 4. One of these two is a 2. I just do not see how this genuinely approachable start going on here. 3, 6 there. I don't see why. Okay, I have to just stop panicking and find something useful. That is 6, 7 or 9. That is also not 3 or 5. So that's 6, 7 or 9. Wow. I don't know. I really don't know. 8.5 minutes nearly gone. I've got very few digits in, and I'm just not seeing how we're meant to be doing this. Right, that's now not a 2. So one of those is a 2. But it could still go 4, 2, 1. Or 4, 2, 1. Or that could be a 2, and then that's an 8. Does that mean this can't be a 4? No, it doesn't. That can be a 4 as well. Does nothing. Again. 8, 4, 2. Oh well, I'll just resign myself to the dinosaur and I will finish it somehow, but it is madly, madly frustrating. One of these is an 8. If it's there, this is a 1, 2, 4 group. Then we'd have a 1, 4 pair here. That can't be 8, in fact. So if this is definite, but this could be 2 as well. I was going to say, if that's definitely 1 or 4, that is 2, but it wasn't the case. Didn't feel like it was, and it wasn't. I just hadn't fully pencil marked it. 8, 4, 2, 1. This cell, no. Gosh, guys, what are you doing to me here? This can't be a 3 because that can't be 2 or 4. Is it a parity thing somewhere? It also can't be a 1, so this is even. And this is odd. I just don't think that helps. Does the same thing doesn't apply here? Oh, it does, because I'm seeing a 2 and 4, so can this be odd? It would have to be a 3, and that can't be a 2 or a 4, so no, that same thing does apply up here. But even here can still be 4, 6 or 8, connecting to 8, 4 or 3 there. Two and 4 are both here. If that's 3, 6, we get 4, 8, 5. It's fine. Wow, this is not good. This is not good. I suppose 3 must be used in all of these places, because this is either a 2 or a 4. So 3 must be used here. Say that was a 2. That would have to be 1, 3, 4, 5. It's fine. It just keeps working. Wow, I am getting totally bogged down now. 12 minutes in and I still haven't got a clue how to approach this. Trying not to apologize for this because it happens. Just have to be human about it and figure it out. It's getting harder to think of anything to say, unfortunately. That's 6, 7 or 9. But this can be 2, which stops the 6, 7 or 9 thing. These are 1, 6, 7 and 9. Oh, that can't be 9 because this can't be 8. If it was 7, this is 6. If it's 6, this is 5 or 7. If it's 1, it's 2. I mean, that's telling me nothing. 3 parts of a 1, 6, 7, 9 quadruple. Wow. If that was 4, this would have to be 2. Then you'd get 4 here as well, surrounded by 8 and 2. So you'd have 2s here, you'd get another one here. This would have to be 1. This is quite difficult to do. Then you've got 2, 4, 8 along here. Yeah, that works with 3, 5. This is all based on this being a 4 down here. 2 there, 2 there, you get 2 there, you get 1 here. Get a 2 here as well. You get 2 here. So now I'm marking all the 2s. Then you get 2 here. One is now in the odd cell. So that must be 2, and that would be all the 2s. And it works. And why shouldn't it work? The alternative is that there's a 2 between the 2 black cells, black dots. I don't know, I don't know what the way into this is. I mean, I'm making that very clear, but I just don't know. Is there somewhere that can't be part of the 1, 2, 4, 8 set, like here? So these all are part of the 1, 2, 4, 8 set. They have to be. All of these cells. I don't know, this one, it sees 2 and 4 and 8. That would have to be a 1. Maybe this can't be a 2. For that to be a 2, we get a 2 here. We're missing 2s in an awful lot of space. So that becomes 1 or 4, so that becomes 2. This now this can't be a 2, so that's a 4. No, hang on. This can't be a 2. Row 7, column 8. So that's a 2. If this can't be a 2, yes, so that's a 2. We've got 2 there. Obviously, we've got these ones. We've got that. These would all be 2s. This could be a 4, 8, 3, 6 run. That doesn't break it. I just cannot tell how to get into this. 17 minutes. Oh. Three, 6, 4. That wouldn't work because that couldn't. If this was 3, 6, that puts 4 here, but it also makes that a 5. And with a 3 there, that cell couldn't have a value. So this is not 3, 6. So that's a 4, 8 pair. Right. So that's not 8. This is 8. Is this finally it? And I mean, even if it is, it didn't feel easy. I don't think it probably is, but anyway. Right, 2 there. So now this has to be 3, 6 because we've only got 1, 4 left out of the 1, 2, 4, 8 group. Now this can't be 3, 6, so that's 1 or 4. This is 2 or 8. Come on, please at least keep going now. My dinosaur is safely banked, but I'd like to get there. I'd like to reach the dinosaur. Even a dinosaur is not terrible if the alternative is nothing. So 4, 8 pair there. Come on, 2, 1, 4, 8. So what about these? They must use 6 as their even digit. So they're from 5, 6, and 7. That's not a 6. If that was a 7, that would be 5, 6, 3, and we'd have a 9 here. If it's a 9, don't know. This is odd, obviously, though. 8, 4, 2, 3, 5. Oh, so that can't be 5. Oh, and 6 can't be in these 2 cells. So they're from 1, 7, or 9. This can't be 4, so it's either 1 or 2. So this either goes 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8. That is either 4 or 8. I'm really still not there, am I? 2 in one of those cells. This is either, it could be 1, 2, which would allow this to be 4, 8. Or it could be 4, 8, which would allow this to be 2, 1. Tarnation. And this could even be the other end of 3 and 6 from that. Oh, this can't be 3, 6 now because of that cell. So this is definitely a 2 based on my pencil marking. Let's hope that's right. Right, so that's not a 2. There's a 2 there. There must be a 2 in one of these 2 positions. That 2 connects to 1 or 4. 1, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6, 7, or 9. That's not useful. Oh, the longers of trouble here. 8. What's going on here? 7, 6 pair? if that was a 1, we'd have 3 and 5 and 6 there, and 5 here. That's odd, that's not any use. Surely this 3-6 does something more. They did figure out that that was a 2, but that didn't get me much further. There is a 4 in one of those positions. But this can be 3-6. Wow, this is very unexpected, I have to say. I am just dying on my rear end here. Right, 4 in this box has to be in one of these two cells now. That means 4's in one of those two. It can't be there because there's a 4 there, so that is a 4. That means 4 is here, not up here. So I've got a lot of 4's now, surely enough to get further. Not really. Oh, the even digit on here is a 6, so there's no 6 there. The even digit on here is either 6 or 8. That doesn't resolve it. Even digit here. I still think it can be a 2. Oh no, that can't be a 2 anymore. In fact, that's been quite a while. So it's a 6 on this even digit. So that's not a 6. This, if that's a 4, this is a 2. If this is a 2, this is 1 or 4. This is now 1, 3 or 5, which is a triple with that. So this is 7 or 9, and this must be 8. Wow. So that's not a 4. Therefore, it either goes 1, 2, 4 or 8, 4, 2. This is not a 1, so that's a 2, 4 pair now. This can't be a 3, of course. Now the 8 there means that's not an 8. 8, these are from 6, 7, 9, my least favourite triple combo. 25 minutes in, still got no idea how I'm meant to be solving this puzzle. But I am at least making a tiny bit of progress now. It's laughable, really, isn't it? This can still be 3, 6. Then you'd get 5 here, 1 here, 7, 9, 8, 2 there. If that was 3, 6, you get an 8 here. That's a 1, 2, 4. If instead this is 2, 1, that's a 1, then you get an 8 here. Was that what I said? No, that's the other way around. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, probably not. So let's work that one again. 3, 6 there makes 5, 1, 7, 9, 8 here, which puts 1 there. 8 above and 1 below. But if that's 2, 1, which is the alternative, then you get 8 here. 8. 3, 5 pair. No, that's 6, 7 or 9. No, they are different. This is distressing me now. One of those is definitely a 2. One of those two is a 3. I don't see how that, oh, one of these two's a 3. So that's a 3. Well, that does help a bit. 5 there. Oh, so this was the only place for 3 in the top row. Well, I didn't spot that. Surprise, surprise. That's not a 5. This I don't know anything about. Right, the only place for, oh, that's not a 1. So there's a 7-9 pair in the top row now. Right. 4, 8, 5. That's 1, 7 or 9. That 8 means one of those is a 6. 4, 8, 5, 3, 2. One of these is a 1. One of these is a 1. One of these is a 5. None of this is doing me any good at all. 4 there, no. This is maddening. What is going on with this puzzle? Whatever that is has to be here as 1 or 8. That's interesting. And it can't be 1 because it's on the dot. Right. So that is an 8. Wow. That's not easy. I'm sure there are easier things, but that is not surely what we were meant to be doing to break through. 2, 1. I mean, maybe we're not broken through. There's so much difficulty in this puzzle. I wouldn't count on it for a moment. Right, there has to be an 8 here now by Sudoku. Still don't know whether this is 3, 6 or 2, 1. Oh, I do. There's a 3, 5 pair. Right, it's 2, 1. That wasn't what I was expecting. That is not a 5 anymore. So this is definitely a 6, 7 pair. So that's a 1, 9 pair. Now we've got a 6, 7 pair this side. That makes that a 9. I don't know. I mean, there's an extent to which I don't feel that bad about this because it's been so difficult. 6, 7, 9 triple. So that's 3 or 5. 9 must be there somewhere. So that's not a 9. So that's a 6, 7 pair. That's 3 or 5. 8, 4, 2. That's where 1 is. That's one of my favourite 6, 7, 9s. 5, 9. So we know where 1 is in this final column as well. In fact, maybe we should just concentrate on 1s around the puzzle. Doesn't actually, oh, that can't be a 1. Oh, and this has now become a 4. Okay, 2, 4, 8 there. So that's not a 1 as well. So 1 in this column is here. 1 is there, and that does all the 1s. We get a 9 and a 7. That's, oh yeah, that fixes this white dot. And the black one, 3 and 5, 7. Still not. 1, 3, 4, 5. That's a 7. Hitting the keys harder and harder with the frustration of this puzzle. 1 there. Hadn't put in all the 1s. 6, 9 pair still to finish off. One of those is a 9. That's not interesting. 5, 3, 1, 2, 8, 4. 6, 7, 9. 8, 5. This has been one of the hardest puzzles I've done in ages. 3, 5 pair there. Oh, a 6, 9 pair, right. 5, 3. I mean, it probably is just me missing things all over the place. But it really hasn't always felt like that. 5 there, 3, 5. That 3 sorts out the 6. 3 dot 9, 6, 9, 6, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9, 7, 6, 7, 9, 7, 6. I wouldn't put it past myself to have made an error somewhere, but if not, that is finally the finish in 32 minutes. Wow, Sam, you are a beast. I don't know, that's mind-blowing. Right, sorry about all that. If you had to jump forward to this puzzle, then I'm sorry to have wasted your time. Let's see if we can recoup a bit. Sham Cappleman-Lynes. So Philip posing as Sam, terrifying in a way, but let's give it a go. Try and finish off this video. Wow. Now, 40 something is quite big, isn't it? 7, that adds up to 18. Now, to get up to 40, 9, 8 would be 35. And 8 there would be 43, which is the minimum it can be. That must be right. That's better. 9. I feel better already. 1 and 2 there. So this is either 18, which is too little. So it's 28 as the sum of this lemon. Those already add up to 18. We need another 10. That's not so hard. That's not so easy, rather. 4 or 5 here now, though. In fact, 5 there. So these two add up to 5. They must be 1 and 4. So these lemons are quite profitable, as it were. 41 there. We've already got 24. 17's very indeterminate total. I think the sudoku might be a better way forward at this point. Got 6 or 8, 6 or 9. So this is, well, back to the lemon. 26 or 29. Now, if it was 29, we've only got 12 already. These would have to add up to 17. No, I don't know how to do that. Let's try this 41 again. 24. Now, that is either 6 or 7. 30 or 31. So we need another 10 or 11 here. Can't use 9, 4 or 7, so we're going to have to use 8. No, not necessarily. Oh, we can't use 8. It's got to be 6, 5, has it? I don't think we can get to 10 or 11. Yeah, 6, 5, and that's then the smaller of the two. That's the 6. Right. Now we're away then. 3 and 2 there. 5, 1, that's a 9. We've got a 6, 4, 7 triple. 2 and 8. That's a 3. 2 and 1 are sorted up here. That's not a 9. We don't know about 6 and 8. That's a 2, 5 pair though. So this is a 1, 6 pair. This is a 7, 8 pair that are resolved. Got 3, oh no, we know where 9 is, and in fact we can do 4 and 3. Now, what is this total? 29 from 13, 17, 20. These have to add up to 9 there, 8 and 1. So that's a 6. That sorts out 5 and 6, if I type it in the right place. 5 and 9 there. 4, 5, 9, 6, 2, 7, 8, 1, 3. 7, 4, 6. The 4 is there. So I can do 2 and 5 around it. That's giving me a 1, 6 and 7 here. Middle digit is a 7. And we've just got 4 cells left to go. And that was much better, and I feel quite recovered. What was up with that fourth puzzle? Honestly, if people are going to tell me that that was as straightforward as the others, I'm stunned. Now, I hope it's just one blip by me and not a deliberate practical joke on October the 13th, but who knows. Fascinating. Hour-long video doing gas, all because of one puzzle. What were the other times? They weren't too bad. 3 minutes 24, 7:44, feels all right now. 4:09 was good. 32:32 and 3:37. Wow, dinosaur time. Anyway, thanks very much for watching as always, and hope to see you soon on the channel. Bye for now.